Howdy there, folks! How are y'all doing? My name is Reese, and welcome back to our Xenoblade Chronicles 3 Let's Play Adventure Extravaganza of awesomeness and fun times to be had here in the wonderful world of Ionios, where we are joining Senna and company because we always play as Senna. We always do. I don't know why. I love Senna, she's great. I don't know if I'm particularly attached to her more or less than any other character. I kind of feel like at this point it would be weird to just start playing as Noah. We've played as Senna for so much of this game at this point. It kind of feels like she might be the main character. This is just us. This is just what we do now. We just play as Senna. And I don't know, maybe that's the characteristic of the Let's Play. You know what? That's how you differentiate this between any other Let's Play on the internet. Oh, the Howdy Folks Let's Play? Yeah, aka the Senna Let's Play. I'm down for that. I like that. I'll stand by that. So we're really hoping that this ends up being an Ascension quest. We don't know that it'll be.
Just ask yourself,
yes.
Can we really afford not to do it? Please convey this to Dame Alex.
Look, I'm telling you, there's no way she'd agree.
You seem to be having fun. Mind if I join in on the pleasantries?
Huh? Dame Alex?
We can explain everything.
Don't trouble yourself, chickadee. I'll hear it from him directly.
I want to hold a tech summit with Colony 30.
Continue?
I know you're reluctant, but now that we've been released from the flame clock and the wall between Kevis and Agnes has crumbled, now's the perfect time to institute a tech exchange. If it's successful, it could even lead to stronger, more lasting peace.
You had problems with Colony 30 in the past?
We fought against them before, just once. But they absolutely wiped the floor with us. Never before or since has Dame Alex misread an enemy to that degree. The bitter aftertaste from that event has lingered for years, giving us all headaches.
Who's bitter at whom now? It doesn't sound half bad. Let's have a technology summit.
Really?
Dame Alex?
Kevis's Colony 30 stands at the forefront of technology. This is not a problem in the slightest. Truly, not even a speck of one.
Now we've done it.
Chickadee, contact Colony 30. Tell them I'm coming.
Yes, understood.
Chickadee sounds very concerned.
Gambert? We will
Gambert?
I'll bring results home. You'll see.
Of course.
Oh, what a tragic name. I hadn't even read it before.
They've definitely got skills there, but this is Valdi we're talking about. I don't think you need to get so worked up.
Nah, Valdi's chill.
Suppose I told you that Colony 30 was currently struggling with an urgent water shortage. What would you imagine?
Huh? Oh, I don't know. Burst water mains or something?
Or their spring dried up?
Incorrect. The right answer was big cleaning project at the colony.
Oh, you have got to be joking.
Regrettably, I am not. It really happened.
That does kind of sound like Valdi, though, huh?
Yeah.
There are also many Nopon living there. They tend to follow their own unique rules.
Precisely. They are unique, and therefore worth studying in greater depth. Knowing your opponent and preparing accordingly, that is the foundation of any battle.
Do you still consider Colony 30 your enemy then, Alexandria?
This isn't about enemies or allies. All I'm saying is that the side that gets careless loses.
So your strategy is outright distrust then?
What are you trying to say?
Hurt others first to avoid being hurt yourself. Do you think that's logical?
It's a matter of opinion.
And you're entitled to that. Say what you will, but they've got a good colony over there. Right. If you don't mind, could we attend this technology summit of yours? We could help introduce you and Valdi, too.
Yes. I dare say with you by my side, they may be less guarded than otherwise. I suppose I may require your assistance.
This is good. This is actually a good one. Sometimes, you know what? I'm going to say
Getting along.
Valdi, actually over at Colony 30.
I will not.
Okay, good. Thanks.
The
I
group seems
appreciate
pretty
that.
deep-seated.
Anyway, like I was trying to say before everyone interrupted me here with our conversation, some of them have better Ascension quests than others, and actually Valdi's was really good. Valdi's was tied into the giant robot, if I'm not mistaken, and that was a pretty involved quest. I like when it's like a series of quests, or it's really involved and intricate and connected, like the potatoes.
Guys,
You know, it was all... I mean, we've got some time. Okay, there we go. Lovely. I just realized we've not had, like, food to increase our stats, or I guess our rewards in some time now, so we should probably top off with some food the next time we check in at a campsite, and then also it might be worth checking to see what the recommended level here is. 57. Right, well, we're currently level 40 across the board, so that's probably not going to work out well for us now that I'm looking at the situation here, but we do have a campsite kind of between here and there that we can stop at, and I say between here and there in a sort of not specifically like dead center and kind of off the beaten trail, although I think there is like a back entrance up the side of this wall that takes you directly to the colony, but I don't know if we can access it from down here. I think you might actually have to be up on the... I mean, that's not relevant. Also, is there a corpse here? Wait a minute, what's that mark on the map? Oh, that's me Bomi! Of course it is! And all of our No Pond Trader Pond here. The Lakeside Caravan. Yes, of course. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and adjust our levels. Do you reckon that maybe level 50... I mean, I know it's like a quest level 57, but, I mean, we've got so many other things going for us. Maybe 50 will be high enough. And then we have been collecting quite a bit of XP, so I wonder what our new max level is. I wouldn't be surprised if it hasn't gone up from, what was it, 97? Yeah, I couldn't remember if it was 93 or if it was 3 from 100, so 97. But it doesn't look like we've gone up anymore since then. So we're going to try 50. We're going to see what happens. It might be fun. It might give ourselves like a real challenge, something to actually work toward, or we'll just be completely crushed and destroyed by the enemy, and I'll have to come up and level us all up again in the future. But what matters is that I'm leaving this in the video regardless, so that, you know, for the sake of posterity, we'll know in the future whether or not this was a horrible mistake and I was a silly, silly fool. You folks want to know something truly tragic? I don't play my Switch much anymore, and that's kind of crazy to think about. So when the Switch launched in 2017... Wait a minute, can I get up there from down here? Now that I think about it, I don't think I can. I think the actual way to reach up there is to go all the way up and around here, so I think we'll fast travel up to here. When the Switch came out in 2017, it was at a point in my life where I had, in 2016, got a 3DS just to play Mario games. And at that point, I was playing a ton of games during my downtime at work. We'll come back to this conversation.
Whoa! Whoa! This is all just so over the top!
Yes, though mainly your reaction.
Ah! Welcome. I've been waiting.
Hey, pal. How you doing?
Not too shabby, I suppose. Riku, Chief, Manana.
Friend Valdi! Manana missed friend!
Yeah, no need to be shy, Chief.
I envy you your energy levels, bud.
It has been a while. I'm glad to see you in high spirits.
Thank you. And yes, I'm pretty good. Who's this?
She's the commander from Colony Iota. You got the message, right?
I thought he was talking about Gerbert or whatever his name was.
You're Alexandria. Thanks for reaching out.
It's Alexandria, actually. It would honor me greatly if you'd remember.
Alexandria. A pleasure to meet you. I'm the commander of Colony 30, Valdi. This will be my first technology summit. I'm really excited about this.
I myself, not so much.
Hey now.
Really? You don't like Levinuses?
I don't, especially yours.
I see. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Then I hope that by the end of the day, you'll have learned to love them just as much as I do.
You're a credit to your colony, Commander. But don't you think you should be on your guard even a little?
You don't know.
Why
You
would
don't
I?
know this
We
little
have no
boy. Trust
reason to
me.
fight.
You might be the only one who thinks that.
Obviously not. If I was, the others wouldn't have brought you.
You trust them, don't you?
Just as you do. Right, Alexandria?
Yes, of course.
All right then. Let me show you around. There's lots of stuff on the ground, so you'll have to watch your step. I have nothing to hide from friends. Feel free to look around.
He's such a genuine little lamb.
I hope everyone's
You know what I
getting
mean?
along.
He's like such a lad. We love him so
Valdi
much.
seems happy, doesn't he? I bet he doesn't get to show off like this very often.
You're right, probably. I mean, the war just ended, so it's not like people have been coming around for tours. Well, that man faded out of existence.
Everywhere I turn, there's hardworking Nopon.
Oh, they're not working. They're just doing their own thing. They snooze when they're sleepy and eat when they're hungry. Sometimes they just wander off.
Still, they look quite busy. What might they be making?
So just listen to this. I've been thinking about it a while. We're looking into constructing a smaller, stronger Levnis, focusing on 3 pillars: durability, serviceability, and ease of use. Actually, the whole premise of our work, like fixing things, might need rethinking. If you put too many features on one Levnis, then you need more time and parts, and it ends up costly and hard. Not to mention the handling, so to get out of the cycle.
All right, calm down now.
Huh? But I was calm.
I like this guy already. This new model's design is really very
What was that?
Thank you. I'm happy you think so. Oh, hey, do you want to work with us? We've just been looking for team members for Project Bingo.
Bingo?
It's what I'm calling this new model. I was thinking about it, and when I figured it out, it was like, bingo. So we named it that.
So the
Sounds
phrase
great.
bingo.
I spend lots of time thinking about stuff too. So I'd love some hands-on experience to really improve and...
Gumbert?
By which, of course, I mean... Do you have any units in a state closer to completion?
Sure I do. I just made friends with one such unit recently, in fact.
What do you mean, friends?
I'll introduce you. She's in the hangar over there.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but surely the phrase bingo originates from the
How many
game
Levnises does he
bingo,
have here?
right?
These are his friends.
Don't worry too much about it. This is Valdi we're talking about.
So, like, in order for the phrase bingo to... I might be wrong on the origin, but surely in order for it to exist here as well, the game bingo must also exist. Now I'm just picturing Valdi and a bunch of Levnises and Nopon playing bingo. Because how else is he going to learn that phrase? But then I'm sure a lot of people know that phrase without actually knowing
There
it's
she is.
connected to a game in real life, so... Oh, hello, she's pink.
Wait. Robo Buddy is a friendly.
Robo... Buddy.
It's this little one's name.
Where'd you pick it up?
Oh, she was strolling about outside.
Valdi.
Must have been on patrol, dude. Did you have to go and drag it in?
It doesn't treat Kevesi as hostiles. Or does it not even distinguish between Kevis and Agnes?
This is
But why would
super
that be?
sus.
Some error in the control circuits?
No, it's looking for something
There's
else.
no errors here, and she's not broken.
You're conversant with Agnian technology?
No way. Well, I guess I dabble, but there's tons of stuff I don't understand there. That's where I started tinkering with those that I do. First, the question of how Agnian autolevs operate autonomously. I think it's mostly to do with ether signaling, but I figured if we could break it down, we might be able to transmit stuff back to them from our side as well. Anyway, I spent ages racking my brain about it, but if you look at stuff like friend or foe identification, it gets mixed up.
Wait, back up. Are you saying you can control it?
Well, it's not that precise, really. But at least we're friends now. Right?
Why is it purple / pink?
Is this for real?
If they actually succeed at implementing this at scale,
Yeah. It would turn the rules of engagement right on their sparking head.
Valdi, what are you having RoboBuddy do?
Just moving and disposing of materials. It's still in the test phase, so we're keeping things simple.
And which section is in charge?
That would be the bingo guys. Why?
Why don't I ask you straight? Are you planning to use it as a weapon?
No flipping way. I would never. She's not for fighting. I made friends with her to stay friends with her.
Well, if that's the case, then it would seem you've missed your mark. Your friend seems to have other plans.
Oh dear.
RoboBuddy, why?
No use debating it. Ready arms.
I mean, it was just attacking the ground. Maybe it was just trying to, like, cut a hole in the floor for some reason? Maybe it's trying to install a hot tub, like an in-ground hot tub. A weird place for it. There's water directly below here. Maybe it wants to have some sort of a thing where you can jump from this top level all the way down? That's kind of cool. I don't know why we're being so upset about it. We genuinely have no idea of what RoboBuddy's intentions are, and I don't feel like we can pretend otherwise right now. That's not fair to RoboBuddy. RoboBuddy... I mean, we're never going to be able to ask now. He just crushed it flat.
RoboBuddy.
Well, that makes things clear. Somebody within Colony 30 has been secretly misappropriating materials.
Misappropriating?
It's a bold
What are
claim
you
with
talking about?
no evidence.
Look at the Collectopedia card. You said the 3 pillars for your new Levnis were durability, serviceability, and ease of use. However, you'll notice that the materials RoboBuddy was collecting were waning lapis and venolium. A brittle rock and a highly scarce metal. What ought we to think about that?
Oh, you're right. This isn't what I asked for. But hang on, Alexandria. How did you know to check our Collectopedia cards?
I asked her to. I figured it might help. And it looks like I was right. Do you have any idea who the culprit might be?
Not at all. Maybe it's all just a big misunderstanding.
You'd like to think,
No,
but...
RoboBuddy clearly turned hostile and attacked us. Which is to say, it must have been under the control of someone other than Valdi.
But what were they after?
Might it have been to make a poison?
Poison?
Yes. Both of those materials contained certain toxic compounds. Of particular note is the lack of identifiable scent or flavor.
What about...
When mixed in with food, they're nearly unnoticeable.
Well, someone's well read.
Our consul had some shady hobbies, and he liked to talk.
So, what would happen if you swallowed it?
Depending on the concentration, dizziness, numbness, diarrhea, emesis, and in more severe cases...
Ugh, enough.
Oh, fantastic. I managed to retrieve the logs. If we analyze them, we should be able to figure out where it
Emesis
came
is
from.
vomiting,
Is
in
that
case
okay?
you needed to know, because I didn't.
A-okay by me. We gotta stop the baddies.
All right then. Sorry to use your friend like this.
Looks like the friendship part might have all been in my head. But thanks for thinking of it that way anyway.
Honestly, such carelessness.
Alexandria? You've been looking sad all this time. Is something the matter? Anything we could help with?
I'm used to all this, and I hate it.
Alex? Did you hear me?
It's nothing. You don't have to worry.
All right, analysis is complete. You can unpack the data whenever.
Good job, Gambert. Why don't you wait here? Commander, I trust I can leave my man with you?
Huh? I thought I'd be going with you.
But there may be other machines like RoboBuddy. You're the only one who can tell them apart. Let's tackle both threads simultaneously.
Yeah, okay. I'll stay in the colony this time then. Give RoboBuddy's boss my regards.
What? Oh, there we go. What? Oh, yeah. Oh, what? I feel like my brain just stopped functioning for a hot minute. What I was gonna say is, wasn't there like a creepy, treacherous Nopon here before as part of Valdi's questline? Who's maybe going to betray us to Dame Alex? Is it possible that that has reversed course now? And they're now so invested in us for forgiving them and welcoming them back into the fold that they're going to betray us again, but this time to attack Alex? Probably not! I don't actually know who the culprit is here in this situation. I kind of got distracted right there towards the end of the cutscene. I looked up, like,
What's your
Emesis.
opinion on this?
It's mostly aligned with yours. There's something else going on here.
I kind of went off the trail a little bit there. I mean, we don't know if there's anything actually nefarious going on. It could be that maybe the quest is not about reinforcing these ideas that she has, that everyone's out to get her and you got to be on your toes. Maybe it's there to, like, teach her a lesson. So we're actually going to find out is like, oh, we're not trying to collect poisonous material. We're trying to build antidote to share with all of our friends, or we're trying to build rare, precious jewelry to give to you, or something like that. It's going to end up being a twist. I don't expect we're going to find an actual genuine bad guy unless it's that Nopon again. Which, I mean, we might find his corpse over here along with all of these guys. No, we're definitely not, though. Oh! Isn't this like the land of the Turkin? Could it have been like some sort of Turkin interference? It could. I mean, it doesn't seem super likely. Maybe I should stop spitballing and theorizing and just follow the trail. It's quite the trail. It's really leading us on a journey here. I can't tell how long we've been traveling. I'd have to check the timeline, and I have no idea how much distance we've covered. And I don't really know where we're going right now, based on... excuse me, would you get out of the way? Jeez. It doesn't really feel like... I mean, the... I need a nap. No time for napping! We got work to do here, alright? We gotta track this person down! I actually have no clue where we're going unless we're, like... How far is this? What is this pilgrimage we're on? Okay, so this is the log. So this is the...
Monsters have infighting too.
Well, surely this has nothing to do with what we're doing, and we can just cut around it? Yeah, no, I don't want to participate in this, thank you. Even though it is going literally right through them. So what we're following is RoboBuddy's log. Does that mean that RoboBuddy, likewise, shot through there and probably also didn't get involved in the combat encounter, one would assume? That's the problem with this game, is when you're just kind of running around the environment and all the music's playing, it can be almost like chill ASMR inducing, you know what I mean? Like, I kind of want to just lay down and go to bed. I'm not even that tired. It's just, it's a relaxing game to wander around in. Not a lot of games can say that, you know? I'm sorry, where'd the trail go? Does it go into the water here? Does it pick back up on the other side if we follow the exact route? No? There we go. Got it. All right. Oh, hey, guys. Heading right into what appears to be some pack territory. Not going to worry about it. So judging by our current trajectory, it kind of feels like this is going to take us...
Is that what I think it is?
Possibly further up the mountain, and then down into the neighboring region, and then all the way around to
Alex, are you okay?
the castle.
You're not looking too well.
It's nothing. I'm just thinking about the past.
It would be ridiculous if it actually led us that far. That would be crazy. Can you imagine if we had to follow this through like multiple regions? And then ultimately we ended up back where we started? That would be insane. Oh! Old battlefield. Unicorpse. Where's Unicorpse? Can you actually find Unicorpse after the cutscene, or is it no longer just kind of like hanging out around here? I suppose that would be kind of weird.
Get me to a bath.
I'm with you, Uni. I too could use a nice warm bath. Bath.
This is where the logs run out. Let's search the surroundings.
This is cruel. We cannot do this to her. Somebody tell Uni to go hang out in the periphery. They are all walking with intent right now.
Past there is...
I didn't for a minute dream you'd fall for the oldest trick in the book. Dear Ouroboros, how do we ever fear you?
I know that screech. It's the consul from Valdi's.
So he's alive?
If I died so easily, I'd be a human. But as fortune has it, Hey! I'm still talking here!
I'm sorry. I couldn't care less. How primitive can you get? You didn't really think you'd fooled me.
No.
Ha!
I knew you for a craven, Alex. You were plainly going to secure the retreat.
Oh, so you do have two brains. Everything's going numb.
A very special liveness that was. Oh, it isn't fast acting, so relax. I formulated it for the water supply, you see.
You're after Colony 30.
It doesn't matter so much where. The important thing is the water. It will soon become the object of the most vicious raids!
You worm!
However, seeing as you're here, I might arrange a whole different playtime. We can create a tableau of your little act of betrayal. And see how you like it when you're the one being poisoned!
Act of betrayal?
Mother! Stop spewing your idiot lies!
Oh dear, you haven't told your friends then. Well then. I guess they're no friends of yours.
Too slow! Master E gave me the full lowdown already! This little minx has every ambition drilled her to kill her old commander! She brewed up a poison to make him weak, then staged it like he died in battle!
No way!
She made her accomplices team leaders to shut them up! And they're still chumming it up today!
Oh, I want this to be so true.
Alex. He's telling the truth. I regret nothing.
Dude.
He wasted men and resources, clung to outdated tactics. If his tyranny continued, Iota would surely have collapsed.
Oh, how grisly! How ghastly! Never knowing when one might die in one's sleep. Unable to trust your friends. I'd go so far as to say they lost their trust in you.
That's right. And so, I'm not asking you to trust me.
That easy, huh?
You roasted some cheap bait there. That's not like you.
Tyon!
Everyone's got some husks in their closet. And as for me, I'm choosing to trust you.
Weird turn of phrase. I mean, I get it, but...
Oh, that cut me right to the quick. In this game, to the cruel go the spoils. Let me demonstrate in quick order! That black mark on your service record, I haven't forgotten it! Rematch!
That music, every time it starts up, it's still fantastic. I'm focusing on the armadillos first, then we'll deal with that guy. Because that makes more sense, because I'm assuming we're going to get like another cutscene at the end of the encounter, and it would be weird if we defeated them, and then after defeating 2 more armadillos, suddenly he was back on his feet and monologuing. It might be the case that as soon as he's defeated, it's over. Armadillos are not, but whatever. They're not that tough. We can take him down pretty quickly. I guess my question now is, will getting 250, well, over 250 tactical points increase the damage multiplier enough that we can deal over half of this thing's damage in this one attack? It kind of feels like the answer to that is no. But we did decent, and we got it close. I'm proud of what we've accomplished here. In terms of chain attacks, it wasn't our best effort. But that's at least a mill, right? Oh no. So things got into a little bit of a situation because I needed to send like an emergency message to someone, and I was like, well, I can do that right now because the fight's basically in hand, right? Like there's no shot anything like horribly bad is gonna happen in the 10 seconds it's gonna take for me to check my phone. No, I was wrong. Something horribly bad happened in the 10 seconds it took me to check my phone, and everyone went down. And I looked up, and it was just like a panic. I had to switch to Tyon to get everybody rezzed. Oh no, it looks like we're already back in a bad situation. Everyone is dropping like flies. Okay, definitely need to get Tyon up then. Come on, let's go. We're doing okay. I mean, we can't last long if all we're doing is going around in a circle, rezzing everyone one at a time. But we can panic into a chain attack, and it'll be fine. I don't want to talk about what just happened. I don't want to talk about this at all. I want to just carry on. I'm going to go into an interlink, a level 2 interlink, and I'm going to go ahead and finish this fight, and that'll be it. Carry on with the game and go do something else now. Just end this constant stream of disappointment that we've been experiencing throughout the entirety of this combat encounter. It needs to end. It needs to end. This guy is like 9 levels higher than us, so I guess the argument could be made that actually we've had a very impressive showing, all things considered. But it's not the showing we wanted.
Ah! Alex!
I see a blind spot!
It's a weird thing to say when he's crashed over like that.
You have to, or you'll... Alex, you said it yourself. You were counting on us.
This here's my friend. So back off!
Boy, if he could only aim that thing, how much more effective would that have been?
What is this? Damn swindle.
That just kind of ended.
That was too close for comfort.
You can say that again.
Oi! What the spark were you playing at? I seriously thought you'd snuff it.
Hey, I trust you. I knew you'd make it in time. Probably.
What?
On what basis?
Well, I didn't exactly have time to ponder it.
You smug little clod.
Please don't frighten me like that.
But why? How can you do those things? You could have died.
Yes, but that's just Noah's way.
How have you survived this long if you're always so careless?
I'm telling
That's the
you,
question,
we
isn't
count
it?
on one another. That's how we've learned to do it. Perhaps I'm not explaining it right. But in any case, I think there's something rather elegant at the heart of it.
So that's what you call strategy? I swear, you Ouroboros must be the most peculiar people I've met.
Too peculiar to trust?
If you were, I'd have been long gone. Thank you for trusting me.
Right back at you. Let's get back to Valdi. He's probably getting worried.
how much better would it have been if Valdi had been the one to show up and save the day? Right? Like, how good... how I finished doing that thing over there and I decided to come in and check on you guys. And he just shows up on the leftness and he's reprogrammed it, and they just punch the guy off the cliff. How good would that have been? How rewarding, how satisfying would that have been? But no, that ending was so just... What, Noah just like doing his little slash with his sword, it's just like a quick cut. It was very abrupt. I'm not pleased with it. It was a bit messy.
Hey, welcome back, you guys. That was shocking news you sent. Didn't think I'd hear about Q again. I'm sorry about putting you through that.
Don't worry about it. We've gotten a lot out of the bargain as well, I assure you. And I'm sure Gambert has been absorbing it all like a sponge.
Dame Alex, about that. Respectfully, there's something I'd like to discuss, if you please.
You want to stay here, don't you?
How did you know?
The Nupon are staring. Well then, Valdi. What would you say if I proposed a temporary staff exchange? Gambert, for one of your mechanics?
Dame Alex, really?
I think it would be intellectually stimulating for both our sides.
All right, sounds cool. Let me quickly talk to my buds.
Now, does that mean
Dame Alex,
the Nopon? The actual
brought this on?
humans?
Pardon?
The robots?
Brought
Who's his
what on?
buds?
Never mind.
We got the okay. They say they'll move ASAP.
Very good. This should help foster better relations between our colonies.
What do you mean better? We're already fast friends.
You're right. I misspoke.
Gambit, come on. Gotta introduce you to everyone.
Huh? What? Now? Hey, hang on!
Well, that's one thing taken care of.
Right. About that.
We won't tell anyone about what Q said.
I mean, it's not like you could get court-martialed for it at this point.
For the record, though, I can't say I approve of your methodology.
Indeed. If you try something like that again, well, we'll just have to stop you. And then we'll put our heads together to come up with a less bloody way. So no more agonizing alone. Got it?
That's reassuring.
If that's how you really feel, then let us help you. That is, since we're friends now and all.
Thank you.
Sure. And thank you too.
Wow.
That was for saving me earlier? I hadn't had a chance to say it sooner.
You really didn't have to.
It would have eaten at me if I didn't.
I have to say, I thought you were more chill than that, Alexandria.
Aw, she's actually kind of a sweetheart, ain't she?
What? Are you making fun of me?
It's just a bit of friendly banter. You'll get used to it in no time.
So she's learned how to open up a little. Good for her.
I hope everyone's getting along.
Overall, I would give that one a
Hey,
pretty
the
decent
colony
ranking.
relations
Wait a
changed.
minute, why is there a question mark here now? What? Rapapa? What is this? What's going on here? Phase 9 is live combat test of Dorrick. This historic moment so you allowed to observe with Valdi. Tests can be seen at Terra Wastelands outside Colony 30. We wait for you. I thought we were done with Dorrick. I forgot that we were still waiting on something. Were we actually waiting for that quest over there with the Colony Iota? That's beautiful. That's absolutely wonderful. Cool. I guess we'll do that next time. Thank you folks for watching. God bless you, and I'll see you later. Bye.